There are two ways to do things, right and again. Better to fight and fall than to live without hope. Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame. The answer is always no till you ask. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it from him. Even in the sheath, the sword must be sharp, so too must the mind and the spirit be within the body. It's not about perfect, it's about effort. And when you bring that effort every single day, that's where transformation happens. Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. Sometimes you have to lose all you have to find out who you truly are. Actually may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. We must embrace the pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. It's not the load that keeps you down, it's how you carry it. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other. Whoever fights can lose. Whoever doesn't fight has already lost. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. There are more things likely to frighten us than to crush us. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. A person should not agree today to what he will regret tomorrow. Life gives you lots of chances to screw up, which means you have just as many chances to get it right. People treating you poorly is a reflection on them, not you. Don't make yourself available too much for anyone. You will lose importance. Never ruin an apology with an excuse. Never trust anybody. Trust is earned, not given from the start. You're never too old to cut people out of your life. Things are only impossible until they are not. Never go to the past. Not for happiness, not for justification, not for excuses. The world is what it is. You are what you are. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. The world is a tragedy to those who feel, but a comedy to those who think. They've promised that dreams can come true, but forgot to mention that nightmares are dreams too. Honesty without kindness is brutality. Kindness without honesty is manipulation. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Be not afraid of moving slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. If you are unhappy, you are doing something wrong. The only person who's ever going to remember your hard work is you, not this company, not your boss, only you. It's not worth killing yourself over a company that'll replace you in 2 days if you're gone. The reason you want to be better than someone else is the reason why you aren't. Everything outside of this moment is just imagination. If you stop seeing the world in terms of what you like and what you dislike and saw things for what they truly are in themselves, you would find a great deal more peace in your life. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek.